So, if I were to talk about the paper, like what was the most important part and what uh, it came in huge amount. Firstly, organic, as usual. Organic was the main. Like from organic, if you were to talk about like some basic concepts about nucleophilic reactions. So very basic concepts. Some boiling point concepts like electronegativity concepts involving into them, acid-base concepts, and some are from like physical chemistry was most like you get most of questions of kinetics. You know to seek those questions. Like most of the questions, according to me, were from thermodynamics, especially special thermodynamics was main. You could get the paper from the sites, given description, given below with the solutions. Right. So if I were to talk about the organic part, from organic, simple addition reactions, substitution reactions, and electrophilic substitution reactions, and aromatic some basic concepts of stability, like from GOC. Yeah, GOC was very important. Like conformers, I had a video of conformers, and it's in the description link given below. You will get that. And more of that was from like as well mechanisms and all that. Mostly, like it would, and especially the GOC part, the main focus. In GOC, you will get um, how many chiral atoms are there. If I talk about more about the chirality part, chiral atoms, how many stereoisomers, and conformer structure. Like we have been given a like conformer structure, and we have to just convert that structure. Means we have to tell how many structure are similar to that structure, and I have been given them in a type of Fisher form. I have been given conformers converted into Fisher forms. Right. Conformers in Fisher forms. That's really very important. And more of like solubility part. From solubility, I guess only two or one question came. And ionic equilibrium, I guess 24 questions. Most important thing, I guess, according to me. Right, everything is important and important. Like the questions were basic. They will just ask you your uh, how much concepts you have clear. Means how much of our concepts are clear. Like if you have a basic knowledge of conformal and like basic knowledge of what is chirality and the basic reactions. Okay, so that was all. And some was from like carrying the air, which is more acidic, like acidic orders, and some was from the electrochemistry. Like TMC, you can get two to three questions, and they were really easy. Just you need to take care of that. You have been given like two options, like you have been given 82 megavolts and you have been given minus 82 megavolts. So you need to take care what to use, like when will minus come and when will not. You need to have a great mastery upon your concepts, upon your formulas. You should know everything is important in this thing, right? And some was from atomic structure. I guess they were asking about the radius. Like you have to tell the radius of He plus atom. Right in my hand, you can see. It's question I will just show you, right? It's asking for I don't know if you're able to see or not. It's just telling that how many means what's the radius of He plus atom, right? He plus sorry, yeah, He plus atom in terms of that. Okay, so if this was it, it was easy. I was saying this is definitely easy, but some questions from parallelity can confuse you. Seriously, I gave the exam and I was almost like shocked because I was just confused because I had not much clear concept like about this quaternary and how many carbon atoms present in that particular compound, right? There were some questions, though I faced some difficulties, but a proper A good student can easily get it. I know I just missed it, but I could have get it. And I'm getting currently 150 marks. And it's easy. I check the answer keys are out. You check your answer keys. Right. Now moving to next part. Next is simple IUPC nomenclature. Like we will ask for coordination compounds differently and for those GOC nomenclature simple. But they all the two-stated question. Like if I were to tell you, you know about EN, you know about EN. That EN is like ethyl diamine. And in coordination compounds, when you write amine like NH3 in that complex part, you write A double M I N, right? And an EN as ethyl diamine, and in that amine, only single M is present, right? So what did they do? Right? They give you two options, and one option there was with ethyl diamine, you had only one M, and another option is double M. So what would you choose? That has confused many children, I guess. One of my friend also got it wrong because it might confuse you a bit, but yeah, you might get it right. It's easy. I easy man. I will share that photo of that question right in the description link below. Please remember to check it out. Right. All right. Next, moving to some more questions from this. Like, if all the molecules in that particular compounds are coplanar or not. Easy, isn't it? Yeah. And asking for stability, like which is the most stable radical in the whole of series, like given to you. And like when soldiers go on to the mountains, like on ice mountains. So why did they tin? Like in past in Germany, German soldiers used to wear those tin that the tin buttons in the shirts, and when they go up hills, their tin means their buttons gets converted into something like that. It acts like something like that. I got this question, and I was yeah easy, and I did ask what was the reason for the tin to turn into some ash like white ash. Yes, and this was yet easy question. I mean, if you do a bit factual question, you can say factual question. Yeah. And for instance, yes, I guess, two questions, right? Like asking about the numerator exists effectively or not, simple, basic questions. You just need to not to do anything, they want just straightforward questions. I'm just giving a brief review of what happened in exam, how was the exam. Like conformance question I told you about, some are from some from polymer structures. Yeah, easy it was. Right. In chemistry, I'm getting 150 marks, and I also gave the physics and NSEP physics. So okay, now I'm getting 180. Sorry, 110 marks in physics, and in NSEC I'm getting yeah 140 marks. I scored it. Okay, you scored 108. Last year the cutoff was 93. So yeah, most probably congratulations. Yes, cleared it. I guess 108 it definitely cleared. I guess. This is just a basic review. Just starting. This year paper was a bit easy, so the cutoff might go up, like up to 100 or 105. But most probably you will clear it. 108, yes, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Now moving on to our next part. Like I got my paper. Oh, sorry. Yeah. There was one question in this NSEC examination. Like how many stereoisomers were there? And I know many of you might have got wrong this time because this is a bit tricky. Like they give you like H with wedge H line, and its answer was 16. I mean, okay, definitely, man. You are in class 10. You can definitely clear it. I mean, this is a very good score. I am currently in class 12. And for your class, this is definitely just mind-boggling, man. So yeah, and basically I got 161. Wow, man, that's a very good score. For means you are in class 10, you are scoring 116. Sorry, 161, 61. Definitely, man, that's huge. Doesn't because my NSP got something. But I was ill that time, so my score just went to 110, 120. So I know my case will be like borderline case. I will be on the border. So yeah, I will clear it. But in NSCA, if I'm talking about NSCA, NSCA was whole bunch of like question from everywhere. Paper was a bit lengthy means in comparison to your chemistry and physics Olympiads. NSCA was a bit like a bit tricky type questions, but it's a lengthy questions. Okay, but if I were to talk like NSCA, I got a paper. So in NSCA, what was that? Like you have been given most of the part from the like most of the part from progressional series. I must say first the progressional series, binomial, division theorems, basic questions. That's it. NS, NSCA was just like, many of the astronomical questions were from the past, means from past year previous papers. Like if you take up the 2015 paper and you will see that most of the questions means two to three questions were from that only. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely preparing for JE for 2019 mains, and in January my exam is on 12th and second shift. Yeah, I know that I'm just working upon my sleeping habits. I had a bad sleeping habit, and so I'm just working upon it. And just yeah, I will give you the tips like just focus on the concepts. Concepts are the main 11th and 12th classes. I know, yeah, as you are scoring in NLCP like 161, your physics concept might be just mind-boggling. So just keep working upon your physics. You're doing good, really good. And in chemistry, like if you're just I would suggest that preserve your packages for last. Means because my teachers always say I'm in Fiji right now. My teachers say that you should preserve your packages from the starting and do at the last moments. Like in the last 2 months, you do your packages and you will do great because you should just do MCQ questions of the last of those packages. You should just need to do MCQ questions, and in your 11th and 12th, uh, just focus upon some subjective questions, some basic conceptual questions, and yeah, never forget HTB to do. I think you might have done that already. Okay, so concentrate on that HTB, and also go for Irodol. Okay, that depends on you which coaching you is good at. I guess self study is also sufficient if you can do. But if you need some like isolated environment, means if you cannot study at your home, you need some isolated environment, like some hostel, something like that. Then go for a coaching. I would suggest you should go to Vibrant. Means not personally, I am just saying because many of my friends are Vibrant and are doing really good. They have excellent results. You can find the MSc sir, MS to answer, and many good teachers. They are all authors. Thank you for subscribing my channel. And one more tip for your class 11th. As per your class 11th, never be choosy. Do all the questions, everything, every chapter, every topic. Never be choosy at last moment. You might be thinking like, should I skip that topic, or should I just do this chapter and leave this chapter? Do all the chapters. All the chapters, whether theoretical or anything, they're all important for mains and for your J advanced and everything. In J and especially in organic part. Just keep doing an organic part. You get a lot of time. You get 2 years now, and your 10 classes of and your 10 class, you're good at it. Okay, so just keep doing whatever you're doing, and I just Wish you best of luck for the J preparation next year. I'm also preparing now this year, 2019. So let's see what happens with me. Okay, so back on to my astronomy review about this. Okay, so you will find many questions related to. One second. Complex number. Yeah, I can suggest you. I can just give you a description and link by tomorrow because I had the best teacher of my teaching me right now in Trixie, teaching me maths. So he's the best teacher for me, and he's actually the HOD of that Trixie. So I will just provide you the notes. Thank you, and I will just provide you notes. Complex numbers. Just keep practicing. Initially, I also felt something like I also felt difficulty, but my teacher helped me a lot, and his notes are the best. You just try those examples, you will get everything in that notes. Means like every question from rotation of axis and all that, you will get it, buddy. It's easy. Just need to practice questions, nothing else. It's all about questions. You need not to learn any concept or anything like that. Just keep trying different questions. And yeah, if you have just learned everything, I would just suggest you one book. One book that Black Book by Vikas Gupta. That's very good book, and you will get a lot of good questions from that. Okay, you can just tell me a WhatsApp number in the description link. I will just copy that number, or you can just share a number. I can be in contact with you with WhatsApp. So that'll be fine. It depends on you. By the way, you are doing good earlier. Okay, you're in your class 10th. You're doing really good. Complex number in class 10, yeah. I feel like you will definitely qualify JEE with very good work. And so I'm just trying to just give a brief review and yeah, all the best. Okay. I will just suggest you one thing. Uh, Currently, we're in class 10. I know you might excel in your boards. Boards are not important for me. I also got 10 CGPA in boards, but that was not important for me. I just felt like that was just check. Okay. Uh, in class 10th, you could do many good things. Just in class 10th, concentrate basic on maths and physics. Chemistry you can do easily. Chemistry is easy in living like the world. Just reading a few concepts and just practicing tuition, you can do chemistry very easily. But physics, just keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying. You will one day be master in physics because physics is the most important. Means if you get full marks, you can also qualify Olympiads in 11th and 12th with much more marks, and you can even get a chance to represent your country at an international level. Like I also did try. I mean, in my 11th class, I also did try during these Olympiads. I qualified chemistry and physics. I mean for astronomy. I just keep that sideways. Okay. So I qualified chemistry and physics because last year chemistry paper was easy, I guess. From currently it was actually easy. Physics paper was out of my range because okay, okay. SHM. In SHM, what you have to do is mechanics. Oh, great! If you have done with your mechanics part, mechanics. Most of the questions, like in J mains, are asked from mechanics part. So you have done a mechanics part. And well, if you talk about center of mass, conservation of momentum. Sorry, conservation momentum. Just I cannot say that you just need to practice and practice those questions. That's what I can say. Just keep practicing with those questions. And work power energy needs practice. Everything is practice. And yeah, if you want to learn the concepts for these things, yeah, as you are class and you get some time, I will refer you University Physics by Demansky and Sears. That's a very good book. You should just go for it. It had all the concepts you needed. And yeah, I will just suggest you about one about lectures of Walter Lewin from MIT. Just search for his lectures like Walter Lewin. Remember this name, Walter Lewin. You will find his lecture very interesting. He demonstrates everything like practically, right? Like even from he will just tell you from scratch. It's not that he will just teach you to a high standard. It will just to a level on a high school level, representing just normal things like demonstrating why this happens, demonstrating relating it, demonstrating and referring to like the concept you've learned that now, like from from if I just give an example, magnetics. He will teach you magnetics and as well as show you some lecture. Okay, go for it, blindfolded. I will just suggest you about that in very good lectures. I myself also do those lectures. I am very happy with that. And for chemistry, yeah, you can do it. Okay, so if I talk about the SHM, SHM. Okay, SHM is I guess easy. You can do it. Just need to learn those lectures and see the lecture, see those and read out those that chapter from CS and Z Max case. You can also find a PDF of that on the internet. Okay. Yeah, I had Phyllis Galaxy, and I myself tried that from Ashish Arora. I tried the questions and the concepts are really very good. Yeah, I know. I had the mechanics one, and mechanics is too good, and I had the optics and electromagnetism, and I love those books because it gives you like it takes in the deep. I had tried the questions, and I love it. These its questions are just really good. But even for physics, like NSEP, NSEC, it had some question in the last part. I had read that book, and I'm just preparing for that. But right now, I'm done with that book, so I'm just focusing on giving my mock test. I have just 1 month left for my IIT mains, so I'm just keeping on practicing mock tests. And as I'm in FITZY, so have you seen those lectures? Great. I've also seen them. And I just have only 1 month left. So in FITZY, I have my pet. In my pet, they will you can get a topic wise test from online because now these days are online based computer tests. Gmail will be computer based test. So my pet is giving you opportunity to try a topic wise test in a limited time means they will just give you 10 questions, 20 minutes, topic wise, many tests you should try it if you want to fix it. Okay. Uh, Fixie, it just takes someone's account, like my pet account, and you can access that account because it is really good test. They will give you part test, 3 hour test, amazing. Yeah, those things are just amazing. If you have anything doubt, you can just ask me in the comment section, and I'm really happy that you are just preparing for IT too well. Means you have learned all the concepts and you're just trying Spirit Galaxy and all that. That's so it's just so amazing. So what's your plan for going into which IIT? So what is your planning for going to IIT? Or so okay, before that, English coaching do you want to get? Or do you think self study is sufficient for you? I'm from Delhi Center. At main Delhi Center, like it is in South Delhi, sometime. And you will, and that's the main head office of this Fiji. And I'm happy that and that's at that center. It's not just that teachers are amazing. You will find the students too competitive there. IIT Bombay CS, yeah. I also want to go in IIT Bombay CS. So we are planning to go in LN. Go for it, yeah. Yeah, that's a very good thought. Like you can join LN. Competition will be very tough there. You will find at least 3,000, 2,000 students there. And they were really very competitive. One of my friends is in LN in biology in medical branch. And yeah, he feels that he has to face a lot of competition there. A lot of students are there. Just be careful. You just don't get addicted to anything. Don't take some smartphones with you. Um, I just had my laptop with me, which has no internet access. I'm just in somewhere where I got some internet access. So I'm just making this video to tell everyone like organize easy paper. I previously made some more uh, videos before. You can just show you my KVPY paper, KVPY analysis paper, and yeah, it was my KVPY paper went very well. And I'm thinking this time I will clear KVPY because last time I wasn't able to clear my KVPY due to some chemistry questions were from organic, and I hadn't had much of organic practice in class 11 because when I came in class 11, really, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, NTC. In my class, I also played NTSC. You are from which state? Um, NTSC, I guess you're very well. You're clearing NTSC. Have you given any other Olympiad exams like INSO, INO, like SOF examinations, right? Science Olympiad Foundation examinations? Because I, my classmate, I used to give those examinations like NSO, IMO exams in my class 10th. So I remember the exams. Great. I guess you will. How much you are getting in your NTS examination? Like, I guess cutoff would go around 130 this time. Because I saw the paper of NTSC this time. And the paper was, yeah. I was just looking what my friend of class 10 is they gave that NTSC paper, but he was from Delhi. So 187. Amazing. Truly amazing. So you went to NTSC on 200. Oh man. 187. Amazing, that is. I love that. Means you're getting 187. Amazing score. Amazing score. 187. And you're from Karnataka. So will you go to Ellen in Kota or Rajasthan means or do you have Ellen in a Karnataka only? Because Ellen is everywhere, but the main center in whichever coaching you go, just go to the main centers because they will provide you the best teachers out there. Especially in Kota, you will find a variety of coachings, Allen, Vivint, Frizzy, Akash, and all that. But basically, the basic difference is the child base and difference. How you study. Allen in Karnataka, that's great. Just keep up with your good goals. I bless you with your. I'm just blessing these. Just you will get a good AIL in your IIT main and advanced. And I would suggest you one examination. Okay, I understand. Um, I will just give you one advice means you are in class 10, right? In my class 10, I gave one exam named GIIS, Global Indian International School in Singapore. Like you can get free of cost study. All the tuition fees will be uh, just will be included in the scholarship, all of living expense and health cover everything with that. You will get a chance to study 2 years, like 11th and 12th at Singapore free of cost without giving any your lodging, your boarding, everything will be free. Its name is GIIS Scholarship. Research for that, and its application start ends by March 2019 at somewhere. I also gave that exam, and I cleared the first round. Then I went for the second round. It was interview round, in which from at least 1 lakh students, only 80 students were selected for the interview round, and I was among one of them. I gave the interview, but unfortunately, I didn't clear that. Um, because you can say I'm here itself. Only 6 students were selected from those 80. So I would suggest you to go just give that exam. It's free of cost. No registration fee required. Go for that. What if you get selected? That depends. You should have a good curricular activities. Oh, okay, you don't go to school. So means you have a dummy school, right? If you have a dummy school, then I am also having my dummy school, right? So like, okay. Let's see if you want to just join some, because in Singapore, by going into Singapore, you will get many other opportunities, like you will get global exposure there and everything like that, and many opportunities will open for you. When you have to pay a single penny for that purpose, it's just all for free, right? And I would just like to tell you, like, I'm doing okay. You're doing open schooling, yeah, okay, right? I got it. Okay. Just I'm just going to give you one advice, like from physics part and chemistry part. Let me just come on to first physics part. Always keep on practicing for fluids chapter, and for electromagnetism chapter. They are of immense importance. As well, done your mechanics part very well, so you don't need to take any tension about mechanics part. Just keep on practicing those questions, and yeah, after completing one chapter, you try its previous year questions. Like after trying everything like Erudov, after completing your Erudov, HCV, and your study material, whatever you have in else, go for previous year's questions. Always and always. Try seeing what other questions come in gaming and advanced. In advanced, they have just stopped asking for numerical ones. They have just become more focused upon the conceptual questions. In America means in interior type questions, be careful because this time they have just put the interiors like 0.0012 like that. So that is very important right now. So I was telling you, always be careful whenever you're just solving these questions. SHM, important yet waves and sound, very important, and especially magnetism and electric chemistry. 12 is the main. Because half of questions come from both. 11 and 12, both are important. I don't want you to become choosy. Right. I want you to just focus on all the things, not just concentrate on one thing. Be on all the things, focus upon all the things. And yeah, one more thing for you. Uh, in chemistry, I was talking key in organic. Keep practicing. You will find out basically much more tricks on the internet. I will also publish my one video in maybe in 1 to 2 days describing the tricks of P block elements and P block elements. Okay, the P block reactions like phosphine reactions. I will just upload one trick for that. Uh, and please watch that video because you will find many more videos like that, but I'm just making with that my heart because by making those videos, I'm just practicing my knowledge also. Like I have to give ID after 1 month, so I'm just focusing and practicing day by day continuously on my concepts, and like I have to do this time. I have to get under 500 AIR right now. I need to do it. I'm just focusing upon that. Okay, now come to the, I was just telling you the NSEA. Sorry for that. I was just telling about the NSEA paper. How was that? And what question came from that? As everyone knows, gravitation will be the main focus. And I will just tell you about one question that came from 2015 paper. Right? That question went like this. Apart from Earth, other phenomena are observed on which of the following planets? Okay, this question was from 2015, the same question, but right now I saw that resonance answer key and it had told that Venus and Jupiter both show the same phenomenon. But in 2015, the answer key showed that Jupiter should be the correct answer for that. And I was a bit amazed for that purpose, but yeah, how could it be possible? Means, I guess some new research might have said this. Questions were easy, man, but still, it was a bit lengthy. You had to calculate easily. But some work you have to do 4 and 4, like you have to do everything. Right. Let's come on to the next one. Um, integration. Yeah. Integration 2 to 3 questions. Simple questions. Just very simple questions. Nothing to do. Just you should have a basic factual knowledge of constellation, stars, Orions, in Orion constellation, and about like this only. Like what will? Yeah, one more question. Like this was from last week question. I remember. Like it has said that keep all the nuclear reactions on Sun, but they suddenly stop forever, right? Then what will happen? You think you give a suggestion in the comment box. You have 1 minute time for that. Okay. So I'm just reading out next question. I will just tell you the answer for that. I'm just telling you the option first. First option. Distances between planets and sun would decrease. Second, angular momentum of planet would increase. Third, inner planets will be angled by the sun. And the last one, speed of rotation of the sun about its own axis would increase. What would you like to say? According to me, as you know, speed of rotation would be of the sun about its own axis would increase. Now you all know the reason why. When I said come to the first option, like distance between planets and sun would decrease. Why would it decrease? It's not affecting mass because the force that gravitational force is G m upon r square. G capital M small m upon r square. R should you see that R is decreasing. That can only decrease in one circumstance if either mass should change or some force should actually change. There's nothing even changing. Here's a nuclear reaction or getting stopped. Right. Inner planets will be angled by the sun. No. How is that possible? If A is not possible, then C will not be even possible because no effect on the masses. Angular momentum planets would increase. How could that be impossible in space? M B stop on all that is force acting upon them. But if everything is same, like M is same, R is same, nothing can change. Right? Okay. Because you get one question. Like what would happen if the speed, like if nuclear reaction in the sun stops? Definitely one option remains. That is speed of rotation of the sun about its own axis would increase. Uh, isn't it? Right? Okay, buddy. Alright, let's move. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment this video. I'm giving a brief description of this video right now. That was all for Nsea paper. Nsep paper was very difficult. Just normal questions. You need to have basic knowledge and conceptual questions. And I believe this time I'm clearing NSEC and NSEP because they were quite easy. So one last thing, just a second, just a second. Where is that paper? Oh, sorry for the delay. Uh, I have in my hand NSEP paper. Let's see what happens in this paper. What was there? First question, damn easy for this. Well, I have the paper code is 1P163. Just check it out. I'm just telling you the answer of the questions. Like first one, you get SI unit of permeability of free space. Its answer was D, definitely. The other for ampere meter. Simple. Second question easy. Every question is easy. Mechanics up to date. Yes. Just 1 questions, 3-4 questions. I would say, not more. More. I know many people neglect their semiconductors part, but that's the most important thing. And the physics paper, like I had the MSCP paper, uh, many people actually neglect that semiconductor part. But in this paper, I got to see that 2 questions were from semiconductor. And you had the basic knowledge that in NCERT there is one line, one important line. The G has a voltage of around, has a voltage across it and around zero point 0.7 volts, and SI is zero point 0.3 volts. Whoever has do know about this line, about this, remember this line, could have solved one question like this. That question from Nsea, you could say. And one more question was that was numerical part. You have been given like well NPN resistor, and you have to tell what happens. Means you have to tell the resistance across. You have been given one load or B. You have to tell the resistance across that. And it was if we had know the formulas and concepts, you could have done that paper easily. Means everything was easy, but this time there was one change. Previously, earlier it used to happen that you had just 80 questions in physics part using the polar and NSEP paper. You used to have 80 questions, but this time you will have you have 70 questions. Like up to 60 questions, you will have MCQ type questions, plus 3 marks questions, and myself. But the other from 60 to 70 questions, they were MCQ. And yeah, easy, they were easy. And they will just give you plus 6 marks. And with no negative marking. And they were really easy. Means anyone can even score easily 60 marks. Right? They were really, really, really easy. Diet questions, optics was there involved a bit. In NSA, you will also find some or 2 to 3 questions of optics. Yeah, they were a bit difficult. Not, I will not say it was difficult. Easy questions. Definitely easy questions. They were. Just you need to have the formula at that time. Oh, okay. Hi, Anil Kumar. How are you? Uh, if you have any query related to any like some IDA preparation, and I'm in currently class 12, I'm just practicing. I'm just can you give you advice at my most. If you have any doubt related to any topics from NSCA, NSEP, NSEC, you can just type it into comment section, right? And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share, please. Okay. Also, let us continue our discussion. Just basic questions were there, not so much hard questions. Basic, simple. Just gravitation was bit, you can say a tricky part, like ellipse questions related to that. Some are from maths. None of the integration was involved in this paper. Mostly, I would say, focus upon the 12th because 12th has most of the topics in this paper. Like, okay, focus upon the 12th. That is important, right? Okay. Uh, Now, one more question. I remember there was a very good question. I also felt a bit difficulty in that question. And I go like this. Uh, like suppose, uh, you have a pendulum, or you can say you have a spring, right? And with the spring, there was one mass attached at its end, and it's continuously oscillating. Like if you're on Earth, it's oscillating, right? Now, what will and you know the time period on Earth, like that what t equal to pi root L upon g, and when you go to Moon and you see and you have to tell that what will happen to time period of that oscillating spring or that mass. What will you say? If you want to answer, please comment. Please just type it in the comment section in top text. Okay. If you have want to see the answer for this question, like what will happen? Will it increase? Will it decrease? Will it remain same? And none of these. This is option like that. So its answer will go like this: that nothing will happen. Nothing will happen to the pendulum that is oscillating. The time period at Earth will remain same as the time period of Moon. Just think about that. And yeah, please write the answer and subscribe in that comment section. Right. One more important part. This is both important for J, mains and advanced. Okay. You have been given a question. Alright. You have been given a question that you have been given a string, right, of L length, and there is a mass attached to that string. Okay. Uh, Now what happens is the weight of the mass is capital M. Now what I do is I cut the string from middle part. Means I cut the string. I made the string L by 2. What will happen? Like if I just again put that weight upon that, then what will happen to the tension in the spring and all that? Just think of it. I know it's really a easy question. Just think about it. There's nothing to lose in this question. I will just tell you right. Well, just give me a second. Where was the question? I'm just finding. Just a minute. Okay. I get the question now. It was there. No, not there. It was in this one. Just a second. Okay, man. Where is that question? Okay, I'm just not able to find it. Question right. Uh, Hello. Okay, let's move. I'm not able to find the question. You will get it on the internet or resident site you can go and get that question. That was a really good question. Like it asks for your concepts, not anything. Just totally focus upon your concepts. I don't know where was that question. Okay, so this was it. Give a big thumbs up to this video, please. Uh, Please subscribe to my channel. Um, I will be very happy if you subscribe to my channel. Please share, comment how you like the video. I know there was a bit of discussion and among the my participants in this top chat. So skip that part and move on to the review section on the in the middle of that video. So please like, subscribe, and comment and share with your friends. Hope you like this video. Thank you. Meet you in the next video with some solution in it. I will give a description link of the paper PDF like solutions, and let's see what happens with my result. I'm just excited. I'm getting in chemistry. I'm getting 140 and I'm getting it's a bit down like 120 around. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just focusing on my next thing. So bye. Have a nice day. Please like this video.